Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance. And this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Christine. And here's her story. Hi, Ollie. It's Christine from the Liar videos. I have some questions regarding narcissism and was wondering what your opinion is on the following. 1. Do you believe narcissism to be a coping mechanism developed in early childhood following abuse or trauma? Narcissists have the empty self and project the negative self-loathing outwards. Is this the way a child could dissociate from the abuse and continue with the behavior into adulthood because of emotional stunting? Yeah, in my opinion, I think a lot of times narcissism in children gets misdiagnosed as autism, Asperger's, those type of things. What it is it is exactly, and I've talked about this on the channel, it's a defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism to being raised by narcissists. So the child then retreats within himself and puts up the ultimate wall, like, fuck you. That's how the child copes with the narcissist, by putting up their own wall and becoming a bigger narcissist, really. That's unfortunate. And it gets diagnosed as autism a lot of times. Not that there aren't legitimate cases of autism, there are. Okay, but there ain't what we're seeing today, where everybody's got somebody on the spectrum. A lot of the times they're on the spectrum because of the parent. It's a reaction directly to the parent. Is narcissism a spectrum disorder? If so, many triggers are known to worsen certain disorders, such as anxiety and depression and anger. If you agree with the disorder theory, I know you can't dispense medical advice, but I'm curious what you think here. Do you believe that a narcissist can benefit from an antidepressant or anti-anxiety medication, which will alleviate their need to obtain supply? No, there is no medication. There's no medication, because all of this is a choice. There's no medication. It's like saying, alcoholism is a disease or drug abuse is a disease. No, they're choices that they become physically addicted. Those are choices. Just like narcissism is a choice. Now, is it on a spectrum of severity? Absolutely. But narcissism is always a choice. It's always a choice. Antidepressants, anti-anxieties, no, they can't help them. They can only make them more volatile. All these mass shootings, what's the common denominator? They're all on antidepressants, all of them. You don't want to be putting the narcissist on medications that could make them worse. Because what I find is when you medicate a narcissist, they become worse. Not better, worse. When dealing with the narcissist and the decision to go no contact, do you see a parallel with allowing an addict to hit rock bottom by cutting off their supply, enabling drugs? Have you ever known a narcissist to go into treatment because all the supply has been removed and they hit rock bottom? Thanks so much. I'm trying hard to understand this from all these angles. Addicts don't go into treatment unless they want to, unless they're ready to quit. Period. You can't force them to do it. You gotta, yes, I believe in letting them hit rock bottom, because that might make them finally come to the decision that they're living, that this is gonna kill them, that this is stupid. But you can't force that. I've seen people go into rehab just to get their way with no intention of actually quitting. These are choices. The reason you see, and it's funny, you go from, kind of from the first question to the second question. When the first question I'm talking about is spectrum disorder, and then your second question is a spectrum disorder. And in that spectrum disorder, I bring up autism and how it's a choice. And then in the third question, you're asking, and I bring up how it's the same as being a drug addict or an alcoholic, a choice, and that's your third question. So we're on the same page here. These are choices they make. This is what you always have to understand. I'm going to keep telling you this over and over and over again. The narcissist is making a choice. These are choices. These aren't things that are out of their control. These aren't mental illnesses that have taken over their lives. These aren't actual diseases like cancer, okay? Leukemia, stuff like that. Where you have no this is a choice that they make. A choice that they make. And medication, in my opinion, only makes the narcissist worse because it's already a choice, and now you're going to start screwing with their brain chemistry. It's a bad idea. Narcissism is always a choice. Remember that, Christina. Remember that, Christine. So, I hope that helps. Short, sweet, and to the point. Thank you so much for another contribution and story, Christine. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you guys. Without you, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance.